Okay, so I'm going to cover my I'm going to leave this open because I don't know if I'll do material on there, but I'm just going to do puffiness. And I went ahead and I'm going to leave this back, and as of now I'm going to just leave it not covered because it's I really like this green, and I kind of like the composition book color. I don't know. I may change it. It may look incomplete. Do you think it looks incomplete, you guys? Like I should cover the back, or? But for now, I'll just do this front. And I'm really getting on the edges here. You can always come back in and add more glue once you get your paper down. I'm just going to make a little zigzaggies here to get it all on there. And place that. Smooth it out. Where'd my scissors go? The lost scissors. Okay, we're having to move into Tim Holtz scissors here. Let's put our all away. These always make me nervous. You know, don't come in. Oh, there's my scissors. Don't come into the craft room. There's lots of weapons in the craft room, is there not? Okay. You guys, it looks so pretty. Let's just, oh, I love it. I love when a journal comes together. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to cut this, not glue it. I glued it, so we're going to cut it. And again, I can tell I'm cutting very jaggedy. I can come in, I'm going to come back and clean it up. I really should have been using my Claus scissors for these, my material scissors. See how it's real jaggedy? No worries, we can clean it up. Okay. Pretty. Okay, now I'm going to move this wrapping paper over here so I don't crinkle it up more than what I have already. We're going to cover it with this really pretty. I would not have selected this. Brazos picked this out, my daughter, and now I love it. I was like, oh, you can really, it's a good background, and you can really add like layers to the front of your page. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut along this fold that it has in here, just so I'm not working with such a big piece of material. Cut it right here. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to take my glue again. And I was looking at my trim. I have so much amazing trim that I had from last year. This was when we went to Maine to Claudette's, and I am so excited to use some of it on this journal. I think it's going to look really, really good, especially because I'm going to be doing like some major ruffles on the front. I think that really looks like vintagey. Plus, you know, I love some fluff. I'm like really putting the glue on here. Again, you can always come back and add more to the edges once you get your material down. tight. And then I'll come back and trim the edges. Okay, let's trim this out. We had a cold front come in last night, so I don't know if you guys, our wind chime, we always know because the wind chime out front goes crazy when which I am not complaining, you guys. You know I am loving it. Loving this weather. Okay. Yay! Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to add a seam in here, something to cover this up. But, you guys, this is where the decision's going to be hard because I have all this ribbon. This was from, I'll show you everything that I got that I have still, like a lot of from Claudette's. I have that one that I think would go good. It's very messily put together in a Ziploc bag because I just literally put Christmas, shoved it in this last year. I have this, which I don't have very much of that, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use that on the cover. But I have this. So I'm thinking with a layer of this, this, and this, it's going to be looking so cute. I have this that gives a little sparkle. I have pom-poms. But what I'm thinking of is, look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. Sorry, I just keep going crazy. But I keep thinking, like, for these little ones that I don't have a whole lot of, I can put inside as fluff on the interior pages. And I will be doing that after I glue all my pages together. Oh, I have this that this was what I fell in love with. I bought this same exact ribbon when I went the time before that I fell in love with. And I was like, I want some more of that ribbon. So that's it. I actually thought I could use like a lace around the do a lace base. See what I mean? Like you can definitely like do anything with that. So I'm gonna just kind of see. It's like that's gonna go right. See, so it really does cover up all of the journal, but I do like the way that it feels. Yeah, it does cover up all of this. But it gives it like, it's not too busy of a background. So, let's see here. Let's see. So I was thinking about doing this. It may be too much. I may have, pulled that way too much because I'm so excited about it. But this green, maybe the green goes first. And then this. Right? I don't want to cover up too much of that green. And then this is really pretty. And I think it really gives that vintage flair. But it really is big. I wonder if it goes first. I don't know, really not. It's almost too big for the book cover. So I'm going to put this aside. This isn't going to work this time on this particular project. And then, so I'm still liking the green. Maybe do this one. I'm going to go on the inside. Maybe do this red. And do a lace in between. I don't want to cover up those eyelets. That's so cute. Let's see. I don't have a whole lot of space. I wonder if I just did like this. On just the side. And then this. I think that will keep it more tame do we want tame? But but I did want to like put little gems on this, so that was kind of my ultimate goal. So let's do that. Let's just go down, and that's actually going to cover up a lot of this siding here. So I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to trim this out a little bit. And I have a big lace. Here it is. I have this really thick lace that I can run down the side. So I'm going to just cut this like that. $3, you guys. See, always look for like stuff like this because you can get good deals on. I think that was probably either at Warrington or at a thrift store. Get the glue out. And then I'm going to do like a big, like that. Pat, 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 pat. And then I'll come over and flip it over after we finish the top out. Okay, and then let's get our green. Make sure it's facing the right direction, which is this. You know, I should have actually pulled this in a little bit more. Let's pull it in. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Then I'm going to come in with this lace. Ooh, my glue is bubbling up. Big, heavy duty. This is the one that actually, now that I just put that big wad of glue down, I usually like to use. You know what? I wonder if I'm doing this the wrong direction. I just thought about that. I should have put it on the outside, turned it around. Okay, we're going with it. We're okay if it happens that it's not what I wanted it to do. We will improvise and make something that it is. See, I really should have, maybe I could tuck this in. That's kind of cute, right? Since I messed it up. I could tear it off, I guess. Because if I do it this way, yeah, okay. Let's improvise this way. Let's just have a redo, because it doesn't look good that way in my eyes. We're just gonna flip it around, just like that, and we're gonna use my Mega hot glue gun. This stuff, oh, and it already needs a stick in it. I got this at where did I get this? Home Depot or something. And it is smoking, dudes. Smoking, dudes. It is smoking. Sorry, I'm delirious, you guys. The camera, what? Camera issue, everything's kind of just been a whirlwind today. Okay. Pat the baby, pat the baby. Okay. And then I'm going to put this on there. Go ahead and trim that off. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks better. Then I was going to do this one. Let's see, should I do it this way where it's kind of over? Or under? I think over. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this thing down. I'm going to use this hot glue, I think. I'm going to use both. You know what the heck? We're going to make sure that this thing does not come off. So we're going to really put on the heavy glues. Because sometimes that, even though it's hot glue, even though this is like endurable, what do you call it, industrial strength hot glue gun, I don't know. I've had stuff come apart that I thought would not. Now I know it's more like on plastic, I guess, so to speak, is where, or I guess I'm keep thinking about the little binder I put together for fall, that planner binder, how it oh my gosh, hope I'm not going to cause some sort of like toxic breakthrough here with mixing these glues. Crafter down. Okay, let's get this glue down so we don't have to. That is a lot of glue, but I do not want this book cover coming down off. Ooh, ow, hot glue's coming out. I should have cornered the edges. That's okay. I want to, like I said, I want to add a bunch of sparkle to the front. Scrape that glue off. Really edge it down. Holding it down, holding it down. Trim this out. And what I'm going to do is come around once, I'm not going to like mess with it right now, but I'm going to flip that over. Okay, we're going to finish off with adding one more strand of pretty ribbon. Should I put anything between the two, you think? Or I think that's probably good, right? I feel like I need to add pink, but maybe I can do a little bit more pink on here. But we're going to go ahead and finish this out, and then I'm going to set this aside, and then we're going to finish off this video with making our little don't forget travel jotted down notebook. Okay. Wait. Trim this out here. I'm not going to mess with it too much since I will be coming. Ooh, hot. Yep, that's why. Okay, let me set this aside, you guys. And I really think it turned out cute. But I'm going to set this aside, let all that dry. And then let's get making our journal for our don't forget. Moving on to this. Okay, so I got glue everywhere. I thought about, same thing, I thought about making it a puffy journal, but I think I'm just going to do paper covering on here. So let's pick out some cute paper. Let's pick out, I have this other paper I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And the reason, I know, imagine that, it's still got pink in it. Oh look. Bows are the thing. Looky here, this got bows in it too. But this paper, I think I like using it to cover more because it's a thinner paper, and it seems like it adheres better, in my opinion. Oh, look at that page. It's so cute. A-frame, you guys. I need to stay in an A-frame. We were going to stay when we were in Lindale, but then we changed, which I'm kind of glad we did. I am glad we did. Okay, let's pick out something that says Mrs. Claus's Don't Forget Notebook. Let's see if anything screams out at us. I know Mrs. Claus loves the birds. I know she loves the bows. That might be too big of bows for what I'm looking for, pages-wise. It's cute. That's really cute. I think this is definitely an option. Let's put my thumb there so we can hold it. That's always cute. Oh yeah, that is too. Cute. Oh, the hollies. Oh, look at those birds. Oh wow. Okay, I really like that one. It's between these two. Let's get the notebook out and see. I like this one. This one, it seems like it's I'm real busy, so it's going to cover up. But I'm going to put a little cute image on the front too. So I'm just going to use, oh, let's put a lid. You know what? I should use this. This. I was going to use regular stick glue, but I know this will definitely hold it down. Put good generous amount on one side, getting those edges because that's always what comes up. Try not to glue the pages together in the process, which I'm good at doing that too. And then I'm going to lay it flat, getting it close to the edge as possible. And repeat on the other side. I've got glue all over me, you guys. That means we're having fun. We're getting messy. So yeah, so thinking about my cover, you know, you want to get as, I want to be like as playful as possible with my cover, because you know how I was looking, when we went to Michael's, I was looking down the aisle that had all the beads on it. And again, I've probably been to Michael's like twice in the last few years. I just don't have one close by, and I prefer, Hobby Lobby because it's closer, and even then, you know, Amazon's like my best friend when it comes to buying stuff, because instead of going out and looking for it, you just go onto Amazon and there you go, you find it. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to seal that in. I was going down the aisle and I said, oh, I love this aisle. And I was with my sister and she said, well, you know, this is her granddaughter's favorite aisle. I was like, well, that's perfect. I'm living up to my expectations. I want to bring out my inner playful child and play. But it was the bead aisle that had just all kind of fun stuff on it. Okay. Now with this one, I'm going to leave the pages as is. I'm just decorating the outside of it. But I'm going to add some fluff in there. Because, you know, we have to. Mrs. Claus loves fluffiness too. Okay. Whoops. Glue's coming out. But you want that, right? That way you know it's sealing the edges down. Okay. So what I was thinking is I have this, this came in the kit. It didn't come in all the kits. There was a variety of different ones, but I thought this was so funny because she's going, hey, don't forget, you know, and I just thought that was so cute. I thought about doing a lace doily, but unless I'm going to Mod Podge the top or put down tape, I just don't really see that being an option. And then I thought about doing this ornament, which was so cute. Let's take it out. I've had this for probably a couple years. I got it in a Happy Mail a while back, probably a few years ago. And he would also be cute, but I think he's like thick too, so that probably wouldn't work. So let's see here. Let's see what we can put up. These are some journal cards we got in there. That would be really cute. Let's go with that. I'm just going to corner off those edges a little bit, since I don't know where my corner punch is at this point in time. And let's get the glue out. I have this little, it's like a passport cover, because since this is like a traveler's notebook, and I carry it around because I add little bits and pieces just to it, just randomness. A lot of times it's like outfits that I see on Pinterest, and I print them out and I add them. I don't think I ever showed you guys. It's just kind of like a little thing I like to do. And I could just add this inside there as well. But I really want it accessible. Make sure that's straight. I really want it accessible to, for me to be able to take my notes. You know, even if it's inside my, I thought about inside my Christmas planner, so I could just grab it really quick and jot it down. We need a pen to be real close by too. That's so cute. Let's see what we got over here for goodies we can add to the front cover. Oh, those are pretty. And then the holly. I don't want anything that's going to get ripped up though inside my purse. You know, that will survive. Let's see. Those little papers, I can see those getting ripped up. Okay, what else do we got over here? Oh, we could always go with some pom-poms. Oh, let me get my bows. Let's add a bow to the top here. I'm wondering if one of these would, if I really glued it down. Of course, then again, you have that hard knob there. You know, I'm just talking through this because then you have that little hard knob that would get in the way of writing. We're either gonna go with red. Oh, that's so cute, or pink. I think I like the red. We'll leave these bows out because, you know, you gotta have lots of bows for Christmas. Okay, let's glue the bow down. I'm gonna use my hot glue gun, mega hot glue gun, and I'm gonna make sure that I get all the corners because I don't want to get it hung up on stuff. Kind of like it with this little bend in there, so it's not just straight. Okay, let's add a little bit of fluff, and then too much. I think I need to add that to the lamp, but I feel like it's so Christmassy that I really need something flat, some flat ribbon to really. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that looks so homemade, doesn't it? Like homespun. I love that. And then maybe put a piece of white. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's get this little knot in here. And I think I'm going to use my regular glue. I'm going to keep it laying on the side there so I have it ready to do the little piece of little bitty line here down the middle. So pretty, pretty. And then I will trim out the edges as well, you know, take off that edge. I'm gonna wait for it to dry. Well, that didn't pull it. Sometimes it'll pull it, and then you end up with too much short. You had too long, then you're too short. All right, that's perfect. Okay, so we gotta let that dry. All right, you guys, that is it for the first video of the Mrs. Claus. We got our journal together. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm ordering. did this fall in the process of me filming? Okay, you guys, this is it. This is a wrap. My camera is down. But I should be getting my new one tomorrow. All right, you guys, y'all take care, and I will see. Oh, and stay sparkly. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.